Hey, what's up, YouTube modeling community? How you guys doing? Not doing too bad. Um, I wanted to do a bit of a Fast Jimmy update today, and I'm gonna go over. Some of you guys saw that I got some new paints in the other day, and I did a little bit of spraying today. So, it was just the ghost tints and then one other color. Um, so what I did is I sprayed some spoons, as you can see right over there, and I'll show you those in just a few minutes. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Fast Jimmy. As you guys know, and some of you guys have already seen it if you were at the hangout on Saturday, but if you know from my last videos, I was having some major issues with the deck lid, the trunk lid, whatever you want to call it. I couldn't get the dang thing to color match the Scarlet. I don't know if I just, I thought I kept count of how many coats of primer I had and, this, that, and the other, but I just could not get it to match. So I went with flat black instead. There's more than one way to skin a darn cat. So, let me show you what I got here. So I've done, I've done some little things, but this is what I did. Instead of just full Scarlet, I did the flat black, the geez, what is that? What the heck is that color? Bow tie, I think is the color. Bow tie black. It's a flat black. And I did the whole roof line all the way back, and I did, the little highlight area right here, just along the very, very top edge of the door and fender panels and all that. But I think it turned out good. I mean, it's not the greatest work in the world, of course, but it's me, and it is what it is. Oh, well, that's one way to get the hood off, which I was going to do anyway. And as you can see, done some more detail work. Okay, come on, focus. There we go. I've done a little bit more detail work on the interior there. Or of the, geez, which way am I going here? Did the battery, did the washer fluid bottle. I did that along the back edge over there. Along the back there. And I did, let's see. See if we can get it to focus in on that very back edge over there. There we go. Almost. Now, you can see I did do some more detail painting in there on the silver, and I tidied up the red a bit, put some more, a little bit more detail painting in there. So it's not horrible. I think it looks good. It's one Fast Jimmy I like. I'm hoping. But yeah, we got that done. Oh, and I did the windshield wipers in the silver too. That was a pain in the nuts trying to get them nice and even and straight. Anyway, put the hood back on here. Set this off to the side somewhere. Went ahead and did the wheels. There we go. Got them black washed. I think you can see it a little bit. Black washed them. Outlined the letters for Firestone there. And you silly bugger. It's locked on my fingers. Not gonna happen. Anyway, I did both of them. And then the front wheels, gave them a black wash just to pick out some of the detail in there. Drive shaft or steering column, steering shaft. Good Lord, I'll get it right one of these times. Detailed that up. Hey, looky there. It's finally on the freaking car. What do you know? So I got that on there. That's major progress. But still, every time I touch this thing, something wants to freaking break. I'll just be glad when it's finished. You know, it's fought me tooth and nail every step of the way. Great kit, other than it just wants to fall apart on me. Everything wants to break. I can't count how many times little pins and things have broke on me, and I have to sit there and glue and wait. You know how that is. Wait. Okay, and then I touch it and it breaks. Anyway, you guys know how that works. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm almost done. I think I'm at the point now where I can actually start. You know, the interior's completely finished because yeah, it's done. I got my fire extinguisher in there now. That was the last piece I wanted to put in that. And now I could actually start, now that the suspension is on there, I can start putting the motor in and do the pipes and everything, you know, get it done. You know, I'm at the point, everything's painted. Now it's just a matter of putting everything together and touching up and then calling it done. Done. So look for that soon. Hopefully I'll be able to squeeze enough time out this week to get it done. All right, on to the paints. Move this out of my way. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Like I said, I got these Friday. Yeah, Friday. And I got around to actually spraying some today. So I did the ghost tints because those are really what interests me a lot. And so I went extreme just to see where it would fall, to see where they would fall. I went with gray primer, very light, almost white gray primer, and then black primer. Completely opposite ends of the spectrum there. And then I went 15 drops, just 15 drops of each color per spoon to see what kind of coverage I could get in 15 drops. And it's straight out of the bottle. There's no retarder in the ghost tints, no flow aid, no matte finish or matte medium, nothing. Nah, just out of the bottle. And this is how they came out. This is the ghost yellow. On the white. Pretty nice looking color, huh? And it does have a glossy finish. Good looking color. And here's the ghost yellow on black primer. Now, I'll tell you this much. You can't really tell at all. I mean, there's a little bitty speck right down here. Right in here. Right here. That you can see it just barely peeking through because that's where the lighter shade of the primer was. And that's the only reason. I did a full coating, like 3 coats of black primer and then the 15 drops, which is almost 4 full coats of the yellow. So that's where it came out. I mean, shiny. It's gorgeous. You know, but unless you're out in the sun and you hit it just right, you can't tell it's even on there. And that goes pretty much with all of them. I mean, it's on the black, that is. You really can't see it, like I said, unless that light hits it just perfect and you got it just right. But they're ghost tints. They're not supposed to be bright. They're supposed to go over other colors. Like the red is supposed to go over red or yellow or silver, something that it can enhance the color of it. So that's why I went full spectrum white or gray, light gray to black, and no mediums. And then we got the ghost blue, and this was 15 drops, and it made it that freaking dark. 15 drops. Look at that. God dang it. There we go. 15 drops, and that is dark blue. They have a midnight blue, and if I can get, this is 15 drops, like 4 coats. That midnight blue is going to be in black, in my opinion. So that's the blue on the gray, and then again the blue on the black. See again right down here where the black primer's thin, you can just barely see it. You can see a difference. But other than that, then we got the purple. Ghost tint purple. Ooh, I almost look blue on here. Is this blue? Oh, that's purple. It's just a really 15 drops, and that is so freaking dark. It's crazy, and it does look blue on here, but it's purple. It's a very dark purple. Maybe I can't really see it that way either. But yeah. Let's see if I shine a light right on it. If it'll brighten it up. There we go. There we go. It's just a really dark purple. So you can tell it's really purple. It's just really freaking dark. And that's only 15 drops, like 4 coats. So, yeah. I was going to stop with this one at about 2 coats, because it's 3rd coat, it started getting dark. And then the 4th coat was just like, dang! Don't get me wrong, I'm liking that color. But that's purple. And again, on the black, can't really see anything. So, and this is Fresh Blood, is the name of it. Daggone it. Really good looking color. I mean, really dark red. And again with this one, it's all a matter of how many shades. I could have stopped at 2 coats and it would have been a lovely color, but I did the full 15 drops, so it got dark. And see down here, it looks really good right there. But up here, it is what it is. Oh, and then we got the orange. Now the orange, this is 15 drops again, like I said before. Great looking color. Great looking color. But if you look right down here, where's that? Right there. right there. See that? Let me cover it up again here so you can get a look at it. It's yellow. Freaking yellow. Makes sense, but it's yellow. So you start out spraying it, and I was like, did I grab the yellow again? I looked at the bottle. Oh, it's orange. But I could have used more coats on this to get that orange a little brighter. I mean, it's a good looking color. It's a good looking color. But I'm a fan of dark orange. And for that, I would have to go several more layers to get to the color that I prefer in orange. Stay down there. Looks yellow. Yellow. Freaking yellow. And if the light hits it just right, you can see the orange in it, but it's yellow. See, if I look at it in the daylight and I go like that, right down, I can see it, which is what you're supposed to be able to do because it's a ghost tent. But black, not so good straight over black. All right, now the last color I did has warning yellow, and I did it on white. And to this, I actually added, because this stuff is a little bit thicker. And what I did is I added like 6 drops of retarder to the 15 drops of the color. I figured, 45, 55, that'll be good. Too much. It watered it down, and it just came out just flowing like mad dog. I mean, it was runny. And I'm not sure if it was the retarder or if the paint had a reaction with the primer, but if you look, it's also got some bubbly stuff in it. See that there? I mean, and it's just orange peeled all to hell. I mean, it's just got all that gick. Looks like ass. It does. It looks horrible. But I'm still gotta, like I said, this is nothing but the retarder, and it's their retarder that I used. And I probably put way too much in there. So, probably my fault. Of course it is. It's operator error. Because I'm learning with this stuff. Now, on the black, I put 2 drops of the retarder, and then the 15 drops, and it looks a lot better. Let's see if I can get you the color here better. It's a really cool looking color. It's almost an orangey yellow. So it's a really cool color. It's cool. I mean, in person, it is a really cool. That's the color that my Datsun used to be when I owned it. It's school bus orange, hazard orange. I mean, they call it warning orange. So it's, if you can get in your head that orangey yellow color, but dark orangey color, that's what that is. And then the 2 drops of retarder, it's still, that's why I'm not sure if it was a retarder or a reaction with the primer, because it still had some bad spots in it. Let me see if I can focus. Still has a couple bad areas in it. So I'm not sure if it was my primer or the retarder. But I like the way it flows. Those ghost tints flow amazing. They dry quick. So, I mean, once you're spraying, keep spraying. When you stop for any length of time, like I stopped to blow dry, I didn't really need to. but I did. So I, in between, like coats, I would stop and blow dry. And when I would stop and blow dry, it would tip dry. Any paint will do that if you leave it set for any amount of time. So that's a me thing. That's not a them thing. But if you start spraying and you just continuously spray, then it doesn't clog. If you're doing little fiddly stuff and you're taking little breaks and and then you're stopping for a minute or two and then you're stopping, then yeah, it's going to have tip dry. I mean, Vallejo does that. Tamiya does that. Mr. Hobby does that. They all do it. It's just a matter of working with the paint. Some are worse than others for tip dry. These, a lot of people said they were bad for tip dry. They're no worse than Model Air, in my opinion. And I've used Model Air for quite a while now. It's one of my favorite paints to paint with. And these guys, they're the same, but the nice thing about these, USA made, I'm a proponent of that. And I try to support as much as I can. So as far as the paints, I still got to get, there's 80 paints for freak's sake. So I'm going to be testing for a while. And I'm going to use Steve's little mixture. I'll have to get that recipe from him again, because I didn't write it down, and can't remember crap. So then I'll try it with that, and I'll let you know how that works. But yeah, that's, like I said, straight out of the bottle. I'm pleased with it. The Ghost Tints, I'm really pleased with it. The Hazard, or the other colors, if the Hazard yellow or Warning yellow is any indication, it's going to take a little bit of trial and error which is with any paint, until I get it perfect for my uses. But overall, pleased as punch, and for the price, give me a break. That's awesome. So that's it for the day. Like I said earlier, hanging out this past Saturday was awesome. Apologize, Jamie, I didn't get there on Sunday. I got called away. The in-laws are leaving to go back to Minnesota, and they wanted to say, hey, I want you to come over and say goodbye. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll come over and say goodbye. And well, it's never just goodbye. It's sit around, chit-chat, and all that stuff, and then say goodbye. So, sorry, dude, I missed it. I will catch you next time. I'll try to plan around it. So, yep, but that's it. I'm calling it done tonight, or for today. 25 minutes is long enough. I gotta learn to shorten these videos up. My God, you guys must hate me. Oh God, Wayne put out another freaking video. I'm gonna be there for an hour. Yeah. Well, sorry, I ramble. My bad. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Peace. Keep on building, boys.